Okay, so this is Rogue-Colossal. Now, as you can see, this is her as default. So she's got like a custom skin and outfit like the other Rogue, the other versions of Rogue. And so you can see here that she's, obviously her sitting defaults have been customized. And what she does have, which is extra on her, is she actually has some sitting defaults that are for when she's sitting at a bar or at a table. So, for example, if you look here, just with normal sitting defaults, you can see that usually with every other avatar, the legs will go into the furniture and hands obviously going through the table. So, what you can do here is when you're in this position, when you sit at a bar or at a table, you can type the trigger word bar, and she will go into a set of defaults that have been customized. Like so, if we type bar in here, so now she's actually in the sitting defaults, and as you can see, with the way her legs are and the way that she's sitting, she's actually not going through the furniture. She sits nicely, so it just makes the chatting a little bit more of a better experience. So what I'll do is I'll just stick a different outfit on here. I'll stick this one on here just so you can see a little bit better. And so like this would be the normal sitting defaults, and you can see that they're not really designed for the bar or for table and chairs. But if you type bar, and now they fit nicely, so it just makes it a little bit better for chatting. The same with like down here, you can see here, unfortunately her hands are on the couch, but that's because every couch is different, so it just depends. It's very hard to customize to suit every piece of furniture, but if you type bar here, you'll see that she'll go into the bar ones here. So the bar ones can be used for just normal sitting as well, but just makes it a little bit better. Now let me just show you quickly some poses. So if we go over here, these are her standing defaults. She's got Quanternion Dynamic Breathing as well, so if you have a look, she's got the really nice breathing animation. It looks very natural, which is one of my trademarks for my avatars. And so you can the normal triggers for the 20 poses are Q1 to Q0 and W1 to W0, but you also have facial expressions which have two speeds. A quick 5-second expression, so you can see which one that you like, and then once you find the one you like, you can trigger it for longer. So for example, if we trigger Q1, this will trigger this pose. Let me just get this out of the way down here. And so if we now trigger Q11, that will put the expression on, but if you watch it, it will only last for a few seconds, and now it's gone. So for example, I have added an expression trigger for each pose. So like if the pose is Q1, then the fast expression will be Q11, and if you want to hold the expression for 30 seconds to take a pic because you like it, then you can just go Q111, so it's just Q111. And now that will hold for 30 seconds, and that will give you plenty of time. So that's the same with all poses. And these poses, I have made these in the colossal size as well. So just for something different, I wanted to, she looks pretty evil actually. It's pretty cool. So so that's basically Rogue-Colossal. There are, you've got to remember that the taller the avatar becomes, the more problems you have obviously with the mesh. So you've probably seen on a lot of tall avatars they have the spiky knee. So now this will depend on the mesh. So for example, if we come back here and we sit down, you'll notice here that she has no problems at all with her knee. You can see there's no problems, but that's because of this type of mesh that she's wearing. This developer obviously sort of spent some time in fixing that. So, but if we go and have a look at, for example, this outfit, and we put this on, once this outfit comes on, you'll notice that, see if we look here, you can see there's a spiky knee just in there. So, it all depends on the clothing, depends on the mesh, so just depends on that. But, she's got some cool animations as well on her sitting poses, and she's also got some cool ones with standing as well. So you can also trigger the standing poses and the sitting poses and their interactive. So if you went ST1, for example, now she's in standing pose 1. So and you can get the breathing going. So if you wanted to stay just in one pose for a while and not move around, you could do that. So, but check the triggers on the catalog page, and if you've got any problems and you want some help, just remember to come to the group PoseCentral, and I can help you there. Just remember one other thing: if you are running the Pandora program, if you look here with the universal action slider, if you just move this over, it has the QW on it. So if we move this Q, you'll notice that she'll go into pose. See that? So this will activate all the poses. Same with the W. Go in here. See that? So you can use this for all that as well. And just remember that when you are actually moving the slider, no one sees these bubbles, only you. But you can make them disappear with Control B. So you can also use the standing triggers here as well. Actually, no, you can't on these ones because these ones are different. But you can use the Q and W on there. So as you can see there. So that's pretty cool, eh? So if you've got the Pandora program, that will help you with those poses. So I hope you enjoy it, Rogue-Colossal.